Hi, my name is Martin Orlando. Welcome to my hobby YouTube channel. Today I have part 2 of the CD soundtracks. First we have Dangerous Minds, starring Michelle Pfeiffer. Songs that came off of this one were Gangster's Paradise, that spent 5 weeks at number 1. That was by Coolio, featuring LG, but it was CeeLo Green that did the music in the background of that song. Aaron Hall had Curiosity, and Feel the Funk by Immature. It's Alright by Sista, featuring Craig Mack. Gin and Juice by Devante. This Is the Life, Wendy and Lisa. Those were all the hit songs from that album. That's Dangerous Minds, starring Michelle Pfeiffer. Up next, we have the Dreamgirls remixed. This was Beyonce at her best, One Night Only. Also Jennifer Hudson did Move, and the main theme song from Dreamgirls. And that's Dreamgirls, starring Beyonce and Jennifer Hudson. This was the remixes. Next is Dr. Dolittle, Eddie Murphy. And let's see what songs came off of this one. Ray J, That's Why I Lie. Montel Jordan featuring Shanta, Let's Ride. Aaliyah, Are You That Somebody? Genuine had Same Old G. All Saints had a remake of Lady Marmalade. And those were all the big ones. Not many pictures on this one. Eddie Murphy was a veterinarian. Very funny comedy. Dr. Dolittle. Next, we got Eddie and the Cruisers, the unreleased tapes. These were songs that John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band did for this movie, starring Michael Paré. We have On the Dark Side and Tender Years, Chain Reaction. Those were all the big songs from this one. That's Eddie and the Cruisers, the unreleased tapes. John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. Up next, we got Empire Records, the soundtrack, starring Liv Tyler, Renee Zellweger, Ethan Embry. I'll tell the other names later. But the main songs, Till I Heard From You, by the Gin Blossoms, the Cranberries' Liar. Edwyn Collins had a number 1 hit with A Girl Like You. The Martinis Free, Toad the Wet Sprocket, Crazy Life, The Innocent Mission, Bright as Yellow, Better Than Ezra's Circle of Friends. Evan Dando and the Ballad of El Gudo. Those were all the big songs from this one. This was a really cool movie. It was in a record store and all these employees and their problems. I have the movie on this one. This is the DVD, the remixed special fan edition. Anthony LaPaglia was the store owner / manager of the record store. And there they all are right there. Really cool movie, Empire Records. Forrest Gump is the next soundtrack. These had a lot of American classics. And this movie starring Tom Hanks. Also, Gary Sinise and Sally Field played Forrest Gump's mother. As you can see, all these classics, Elvis Presley, on through Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. That's Forrest Gump. It was a double. They call these fatties. Double CD. There's some of the pictures from the movie. There's a long cover on this one. And that's Forrest Gump, the soundtrack. Takes a minute to get that back together. All right. Up next, we have Godzilla. This was from the movie Godzilla. It was 98. Had a big hit song, Come With Me. That was #1 for 3 weeks by Puff Daddy, featuring Jimmy Page. That was a Led Zeppelin song made into a rap song. Jamiroquai had a hit called Deeper Underground. The Wallflowers had Heroes. Rage Against the Machine, No Shelter. Days of the New, Running Knees. Michael Penn had Macy Day Parade. Walk the Sky by Fuel. Foo Fighters, Green Day, Silverchair, Joey Deluxe. All those songs hit the chart, or my chart. The main actor on this one was Matthew Broderick. That's Godzilla. Remake of the Japanese sci-fi movie. And next is Grease. John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John. A lot of big hits from this one. Grease by Frankie Valli. And that was a song written by Barry Gibb. Summer Nights. Hopelessly Devoted to You. You're the One That I Want. Sandy. Beauty School Dropout. Stockard Channing did Look at Me, I'm Sandra Dee. Grease Lightning by John Travolta. Sha Na Na was on here. Louis St. Louis, Cindy Bullins. A lot of the actors and actresses from this movie did songs. And that's Grease. Big 50s revival. Frankie Avalon did his song Venus on there. A disco version of Venus came later. That's Grease. John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John. Next we got Hercules, Disney. This one, Michael Bolton had the big hit, Go the Distance. Alan Menken did the soundtrack. A lot of nice instrumentals. And that's Hercules. Up next, we got Hope Floats. Sandra Bullock, Harry Connick Jr. A lot of big songs on this one. Garth Brooks did Bob Dylan's hit To Make You Feel My Love. Also, Trisha Yearwood did the same thing. Sheryl Crow did In Need. The Rolling Stones did Honest I Do. Bob Seger and Martina McBride and Chances Are. The Mavericks, All I Get. Paper Wings by Gillian Welch. Wither I'm a Flower by Whiskey Town. Dina Carter did a hit on here, and then Bryan Adams had the big song, When You Love Someone. And that's Hope Floats. Sandra Bullock and Harry Connick Jr. The love theme was Chances Are by Bob Seger and Martina McBride on that one. Okay, next, got 4 left here. How Stella Got Her Groove Back. Music from the motion picture. Let's see, this one had Stevie Wonder and Wyclef Jean, a remake of his song Master Blaster, Master Blasta on this one. Shaggy featuring Janet Jackson, Love Me, Love Me. Mary J. Blige, Beautiful. Casey and JoJo, Never Say Never Again. Let's see. I'm not sure if that Boyz II Men song did the chart very well. Diana King had Make My Body Hot. Maxi Priest, a lot of cool soul jazz hits on this song. How Stella Got Her Groove Back. Main actors on this one. Let me see if I can see. This one, I still couldn't find out where the people were in the film. I know Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis did the soundtrack for this whole thing. Producers. New actors, I think, that were in this. Okay, and that's How Stella Got Her Groove Back. Okay, next we got The Lion King. Elton John and Tim Rice did the soundtrack for this one, and most of the songs that Elton John did really well on this one. Circle of Life, I Just Can't Wait to Be King. Hakuna Matata did well on this too, because it had Nathan Lane, Whoopi Goldberg, Jason Weaver, Ernie Sabella, Joseph Williams. Then there's Can You Feel the Love Tonight was the big hit on here by Elton John. An instrumental version of Circle of Life was on here too. That's The Lion King. Jeremy Irons was the main actor in the voiceover on this. Not much pictures on this one. That's The Lion King. Next is Lost in Space. Original motion picture. Apollo 440. The Crystal Method. Fatboy Slim. Those were the main artists on this one. I had kept the thing that was in there. Just like the original series, they were in pods on this ship, the Jupiter 2. That's Lost in Space, and let's see who the main actors were on this one. I know Matt LeBlanc from Friends was on this. Yeah, Gary Oldman, William Hurt, Matt LeBlanc, Mimi Rogers, Heather Graham, Lacey Chabert, and Jack Johnson, Jared Harris. Lost in Space. And our last one, Ashton Kutcher film, A Lot Like Love. A lot of hits on this one. Third Eye Blind, Semi-Charmed Life, Smash Mouth, Walking on the Sun, Eagle Eye Cherry, Save Tonight, The Cure, Mint Car, Ray LaMontagne with Trouble, Chicago is an oldie, If You Leave Me Now, Aqualung, Brighter Than Sunshine, Groove Armada had Hands of Time, Jet, Look What You've Done, Anna Nalick had the biggest hit on here, Breathe, 2 a.m. And that's A Lot Like Love, Amanda Peet and Ashton Kutcher. And there's Anna Nalick, her album, and Aqualung's album, Strange and Beautiful. This was a love story. Alright, I thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.